From time to time, I receive critique from readers and viewers of our blogs, claiming that I don't like women or I hate men, depending whether I have described male dating mistakes or female dating mistakes. For example, not so long ago, I have written an article and I have posted it on Instagram, and a woman has written in the comments below that I shouldn't post such nonsense because it discourages women and it influences their self-esteem. And the article was about age gap dating, and I have honestly mentioned there that within the last 16 years of me being a professional matchmaker, never ever I have met a man in his 30s or in his 40s who would claim he feels attracted to women in their 50s or 60s and he wants to marry such a woman. Another woman has written in the comments below that it has to be a lie, because for sure there are many men in their 30s and 40s who are tall, handsome, wealthy, and who want to date older women. Sometimes men accuse me that I hate men, and I try to promote age-appropriate dating, and I try to encourage men to date single mothers, and this makes me evil. So today in this video I want to share with you so-called unisex dating tips and advice because they can be applied both to male and female dating strategy, because both men and women, they fall for these mistakes. And the first is getting rid of unrealistic dating expectations. Both men and women are guilty of this mistake. They create this perfect image in their head, what their perfect partner should look like, how he or she should act, how they should feel when they, for example, meet this perfect woman or this perfect man for the very first time, how he will ask her out on a date, how she will react. So they create this scenario with all the tiny details, and of course reality doesn't match, because very often these fantasies are not logical, and a real person like they have created in their mind simply doesn't exist, or people do not act this way. Second, stop overthinking and jumping into the wrong conclusions. For example, a lady complains that they were discussing the meeting and a man said that it doesn't matter for him where to go and she should just pick the restaurant. And the lady says that, oh, he can't make up his mind, which means that he doesn't have his own opinion, and if we end up together, I will have to take care of all the decisions because he is afraid and incapable of making decisions, so I don't want to date this guy. Or for example, a man tells that, oh, she has written in her profile that she is family oriented, that she wants to get married, but during our date she has never mentioned how many kids she wants to have. Does it mean that she is going to be a bad mother? For example, another lady complains that during their first date he hasn't asked her about her son, so in her opinion it means that he is going to be a bad stepfather. Or another woman complains that a man has asked for her advice in which hotel it is better to stay because he was supposed to travel to her city, and she has provided him with the list of the hotels, but he ended up booking an apartment, and she was confused because she has invested time into looking for those hotels. Does it mean that he doesn't trust her judgment, and in the future, if they build relationship, he won't be able to rely on her opinion and her life experience? As you can see, people often overthink really simple situations, and they jumped into totally wrong conclusions. People often hunt for these red flags because, well, there are so many videos and articles out there that you have to be looking for these red flags. So they try to create a red flag in a situation where nothing is concerning. 3. Expecting to be entertained. Of course, it is natural that we all want to have fun dates. Nobody wants to go out on a date and to feel bored, to feel threatened, to feel sleepy, to feel unwanted. We all want to feel special, entertained, but very often people believe that it is up to their partner, a man or a woman, to entertain them. Because see, I was the one who has actually asked her out. I was the one who actually has chosen the restaurant, and I intend to foot the bill at the end of the date. So she has to do all the entertainment. And the lady sees the situation differently. In her opinion, she bought a new dress, a new pair of shoes, she did her makeup, her hair. She looks hot, she looks really attractive. Now, of course, after all these investments she did, a man has to entertain her. Of course, if we are speaking about a quality, healthy, romantic date, both parties should try to be liked by their partner. They try to do their best to make this date happen. It is not simply a duty or obligation of a man or a woman to be the entertainer. 4. Improve your communicational and flirting skills. So often people don't know how to communicate on a date. Well, they know how to talk to friends, to colleagues, to clients, but they have no idea how to talk to opposite sex if there is romantic interest. And they believe that, okay, I'm not really good at flirting, but after all, a woman has to do it. She has to be flirty. And the lady thinks that, okay, I don't know how to flirt, I have no idea, but he's the man, so for sure he has more experience than me and he knows how to lead an interesting conversation, he will give me compliments, he will crack jokes, and I will just enjoy the date. And such dates, usually they are doomed, because both people don't know what to do, which topics to bring up, how to compliment each other, how to flirt. They look at each other and they're afraid of this silence, and they start throwing question after question at each other because they are afraid of this pause, because in their opinion, if there will be a moment of silence, the day will be ruined. But the date is ruined because they don't flirt and because they are interrogating each other with questions. As you can see, these dating tips and advice can work both for men and for women, and very often both men and women fall for very similar mistakes. I hope that this date will inspire you to become a better dater, to be better at flirting and building communication. Right now is the moment to press like, to subscribe to our channel, and of course, if you like our content, I encourage you to become a sponsor and to support us. And also you will get access to additional content that we create specially for sponsors. If you are interested in our matchmaking or coaching programs, you can book the complimentary consultation by the link below this video. My name is Svetlana Mucha. I'm the founder and the leading matchmaker and dating coach at Diolli.com. I'm filming this for you with lots of love in Germany, Deutschland, Munich, München.